Hey, what is going on, everybody? Miko here, back with another video. So, if you've ever seen somebody who walks into a room and just commands attention, they normally all have a few traits they'll have in common. I've noticed that most of these people have an optimistic view of the world. Now, I think that a lot of people don't fully understand what optimism is. Optimism is not the opposite of being realistic. You can be both a realist and an optimist and have no conflicting views really. Okay, so being realistic means that you are essentially taking data and making conclusions based off the data. It's almost more like science. It's realistic. You're looking at your current position in life and you're like, okay, well, it makes sense for me to potentially make more money than my parents, but at the same time, if I don't do these things, I could also make less money than my parents. Obviously, the more optimistic view would be making more money because you're expecting, okay, I'm going to finish school or I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And that's still realistic and it's optimistic. A lot of people don't seem to view them as the same way. They almost view that realism has to come along with pessimism, which is not true at all. I've also noticed that those who are the most optimistic just are happier. And I've even noticed myself, once I've had a more optimistic view about things, even if the things don't necessarily go as planned, I just feel a whole lot better because you're not stressing about stupid stuff. And because you have an optimistic view about life, if one thing goes bad, because you're viewing everything else in the same light, it's just a small little hiccup or bump and you keep going. So, if you're not an optimistic person already, I would try to work towards being a little bit more optimistic. Now, there really isn't anything real obvious that you can do to become more optimistic. The best thing I can think of is to pay attention to your thoughts. And when you start to be a bit more pessimistic or even cynical, that's when you should, just catch it. Don't get mad at yourself. Just say, like, oh, I'm being pessimistic. I can't do that. How can I view the situation in an optimistic way? It's going to take a little bit of effort, but if you have a really bad problem with viewing things pessimistically, I would try it. As always, guys, thank you for watching this video. Please comment, share, let me know what you think. I always love hearing from you guys.